So I want to ask about the first one because I see AI and intelligence in general, that stream of intelligence being more of a public good as an amazing point. The first part, I'm not gonna lie, gives me a little bit of like dystopian vibes, the hyper financialization of everything and how everything is going to be operated in the future potentially. I'm just trying to think of what that means exactly. And it kind of feels like, everything is going to kind of be put back in the hands of people with all the money if everything is market dictated, up to and including even governance. What does that mean for people that don't have the ability to participate in those markets?
Yeah, so I think like most of the world today is coordinated and influenced by the people with the most money. I just think the underlying coordination mechanisms in which they're operating in and the sort of like environment that they're participating in is harder to sort of fight back against manipulation of like the sort of like potentially malicious actors depending on your perspective. Voting is largely governed by who has the most dollars. It's just voting doesn't have an inherent mechanism to fight back against the people that are doing bad with where they're putting their dollars. Not as efficient as markets anyway. I think the nice thing about financialization, the nice thing about markets as a means of coordination is if someone is pushing the price of something in a sort of in quotes incorrect direction and someone has some asymmetric information that tells themselves and soon the broader market that is the wrong price for something, there is an increasing incentive the more attempted manipulation or the more sort of misplaced allocation of capital for them to correct that. And so markets sort of have this sort of built-in incentive mechanism for things to like be optimal and for the truth to be revealed.